the great detective. Detective Jones stood alone in the dimly lit room, his eyes scanning every corner for clues. It was a cold, rainy night, and the atmosphere was heavy with anticipation. The murder of a prominent businessman had shaken the city to its core, and Detective Jones was determined to bring the killer to justice. As he meticulously examined the crime scene, a single thought echoed in his mind. This was no ordinary murder. The room was devoid of fingerprints, footprints, or any other evidence that could lead him to the perpetrator. It was as if the killer had vanished into thin air. A sudden creaking noise from the hallway drew Detective Jones' attention. He reached for his gun, heart pounding against his chest. Slowly, he approached the source of the sound, ready to face whatever awaited him. The detective's instincts proved correct when he turned the corner to find a shadowy figure lurking in the darkness. Without hesitation, Detective Jones lunged forward, engaging in a fierce hand-to-hand combat with the mysterious intruder. The adrenaline surged through his veins as blows were exchanged, each strike fueled by the determination to protect innocent lives. With a swift move, Detective Jones managed to disarm the assailant and pin them to the ground. Breathing heavily, he demanded answers, desperate to uncover the truth behind the murder that had gripped the city. The assailants sneered, their eyes flashing with a mix of defiance and fear. They remained tight-lipped, refusing to divulge any information that could aid Detective Jones in his investigation. Frustration gnawed at him, but he wouldn't give up. Days turned into weeks, and Detective Jones tirelessly pursued leads, leaving no stone unturned. His search took him deep into the criminal underbelly of the city, where danger lurked at every turn. He encountered a web of deceit, corruption, and betrayal, threatening to consume him. But Detective Jones was not one to succumb easily. He carefully unraveled the threads of the intricate conspiracy, connecting dots that led him to a shocking revelation. The murder was not an isolated incident. It was part of a much larger scheme to destabilize the city. Armed with this newfound knowledge, Detective Jones prepared to face his greatest challenge yet. The final confrontation loomed, and the stakes were higher than ever. Lives hung in the balance, and only he could put an end to the reign of terror that plagued the city. In a climactic showdown, Detective Jones confronted the mastermind behind it all. The tension crackled in the air as the two locked eyes, each recognizing the determination in the other's gaze. A battle of wits ensued, with both sides relentlessly fighting for their cause. With every ounce of strength and cunning, Detective Jones managed to outsmart the mastermind, capturing them and exposing the truth to the world. The city breathed a collective sigh of relief, grateful for their hero who had risked everything to protect them. As Detective Jones stood victorious, his heart filled with a sense of justice achieved. The case had been solved, and peace was restored to the city, but he knew that his work was never truly done. There would always be new mysteries to unravel, new battles to fight, and he would be there, ready to face them head on. And so, Detective Jones continued his journey, a symbol of hope amidst the darkness, reminding